Hello to all you beautiful beings tuning into today's message. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what I have for you is a part two of the guidance messages, the Solar Eclipse edition of the messages for you. So what we're going to cover is not only what we need to be aware of and focusing on for today, but what the solar eclipse is influencing for us today as the eclipse is going to reach its totality, and then what the best advice is going to be. And we're going to get that with the tarot, but we're also going to get some angel numbers on all three of those for some more guidance, okay? Just so that everyone is getting, just the best support that they can through this time, because this energy for many is quite heavy, because that's what the solar eclipse is really all about, is, just clearing away old wounds so that we can really move forward, quite steadily, and, with great success as well, okay? So I have dove into what this, it's a new moon, solar eclipse, the ring of fire. I've dove into a little bit in yesterday's reading what this is all about. So I'll touch base on that again for you guys, okay? So new moons are all about setting intentions and just planting seeds of opportunity. So, doing that brainstorming and just kind of getting our ducks in a row, so to speak, and just once again setting the intentions of how we're going to move forward with the solar eclipse. Once again, with this heaviness of the energy, much like a lunar eclipse like we had recently back in the end of May, what happens is when the pathway from the sun is going to be blocked temporarily, and so that's going to make us feel like we're all a little bit disconnected. So that energy has been approaching. It's going to be quite heavy today, and then feeling a little bit of it probably tomorrow as well. So do anticipate that if you are feeling not quite yourself today, you're feeling a little bit, just a little more frustrated and agitated than you're used to, a little more down than you're used to, thinking about old things from the past, feelings and emotions, and not really sure why they're coming up for you. Those are all an invitation for you to heal, because that's what this solar eclipse is really about. It's a healing gateway. So once again, bringing up all those old wounds so that we can heal them and really move forward. Also with excuse me, my throat chakra. This keeps happening when I'm trying to do readings for you guys. With the solar eclipse, it's, helping us as well, this prosperity in regards to, some new beginnings. It's giving us the courage to take risks, and to pursue the things that we've been working on. It's going to give us the courage to also embrace change, okay? So I know a lot of people are really working through fear of change, fear of twin flame, there's the surrender stage, fear of that change as well. And then the other thing, the ring of fire in itself is really a time about learning new things. So if you have been thinking about learning something new, taking a new study, just picking up something new that you've never done before, it's a really great time to do that. So set the intentions for how you want to move forward with what it is that you might want to learn that's new for you, okay? And then as well, you might be feeling like you're on a little bit of a roller coaster, just an energetic roller coaster. So feeling like, one minute you have a lot of energy, the next feeling like all you want to do is rest. And do take that time to rest in this period, because that rest, whether you're recognizing it or not, there is a healing process going on for you. And so that rest is really important to help you to recover and to recoup from that healing that's taking place. And so in regards to the healing, once again, so, some of you might be feeling that heaviness, and it's really all about, you might be noticing a theme that it's all about relationships, harmonizing relationships. So there might be these little triggers that are coming up that are causing some frustration for you, making you feel like there's some upheaval, some chaos. And these things are going to be in regards to helping you to harmonize your relationships better, to just be better in the relationship department. Not that we're not good already, but there's always room for improvement. This eclipse really is like a gateway for many, okay? So not only is it a healing gateway, but it's also, like I said, a catalyst really helping to propel us forward. So once this healing process is complete, that's when we can really start to move forward. And in a lot of my readings, if you've been following, I keep mentioning, seeing a snake in the grass shedding its skin. And I think that's what this portal has really been leading up to. And that's what I've been seeing in these readings leading up to this eclipse is, just that whole theme of, shedding the old skin so that we can just really continue along. And, I'm seeing this snake in very lush, green, healthy, vibrant grass, right? So that's what we're moving forward into. And as soon as I said green, I thought about pentacles and money, which is really interesting because there's been a theme of that coming through in the tarot as well. Healing wounds in regards to relationships, but also in regards to, limiting beliefs in regards to money as well for so many. So now that we've kind of covered a little bit about what this eclipse is going to be doing for us. If you're just tuning in and you're not really sure what this eclipse means or why you're feeling how you're feeling, if any of this is resonating for you, this could be why that this is happening. So really, if this is coming up for you, it's a time for you to just spend some time with yourself and ask yourself, why are these wounds coming up? Why am I being triggered? And what can I do to heal these wounds so that I can move forward through this gateway, through this healing process, and have that great prosperity on the other side? Because holding on to wounds, they really do limit us, right? So, really great time to just set the intentions of letting all of that no longer serves you go, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with some tarot for what it is that we need to be aware of and focusing on for our day. The stone that I was intuitively guided to use on this deck today is the rose quartz point. Okay, so very direct, clear message I'm feeling from this today. And also rose quartz, I love that. So a lot of people, and it does signify the relationship area, the love area. And so with this solar eclipse, talking about helping us to heal wounds so that we can be focused, thrive in relationships, I think is how I want to say that. Better thrive in relationships. And so to have the stone about relationships and about love on this deck, I think that already tells us, it gives us an idea of some of the message that might come through. I'm trying to shuffle and they just don't want to go together, so that's interesting. There's some cards poking up already, but I just want to do a nice clean shuffle. I felt like some of my cards were getting a bit mixed up. Oh gosh, that one really wants to come through. So I really did like a really good, made sure they were all nice and split well and shuffled them really well, but I just like to give them another really good go. So this one card really wanted to come through. I'm really feeling this. Oh, we have Temperance. Wow. How on point. So talking about it's in the reverse. So when this card comes up in the reverse, it's talking about imbalancements, excessive self-healing, and realignment. So basically what I was saying with this moon, it's a healing gateway. Okay, so the self-healing, we're healing old wounds, wounds from, deep inner wounds within ourselves, right? And often these wounds come from childhood. So that's where you might want to be looking into if you're kind of wondering where these wounds lay within you. And again, going back to the disconnection that comes up when we have an eclipse, when there's that temporary disconnection in the pathway. And so this imbalancement, we're feeling disconnected. And so there's a sense of imbalancement. Also, that's really been coming up a lot in the readings is this, meditation and rest, relaxation, recuperation, and getting the chakras aligned is just really coming in so strongly for me in the last week or so. So, with the Temperance in reverse, speaking about having this imbalancement, really taking this time right now to find balance. Okay, so, if you're feeling like all of this information is resonating with you in your situation at this time, then spend some time with yourself and ask yourself, why am I unbalanced? Okay, and it's going to have something to do with a wound that is deep within you that this eclipse is really helping you to bring up so that it just no longer is going to affect you. And realignment. So a really good time once again for just getting back into alignment. Okay, because this healing gateway, once we release that old wound, or wounds. For so many, it can be many wounds. It could even be, you know, intergenerational wounds, you know, so like going many generations back in your family or even in past lives. So some of us are healing past life wounds. So really, really, really deep stuff, but that's what this eclipse is here to help us do. I know it feels malicious, but it really is for our highest good, so that we no longer have to be affected by that wound or the wounds, okay? And access, you know, when I saw that word on the card, I'm thinking about this snake again, right? So it's almost like this skin. It's not only that we've kind of outgrown this part of ourselves that we no longer need to carry it with us. It's almost like holding us back, right? I see it like someone is carrying this really heavy bag with them that really is just slowing them down, and they it's like, why am I even carrying it? Like, what's even in this bag? I don't even know anymore. So you know, really, really great time for letting all of that go. Okay, now I do want to highlight in the upright, the temperance does talk about balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. So I feel like that's the guidance to go along with this card, is just having, you know, getting that balance, that realignment, like the reverse says, and just having patience in yourself right now as you're going through this healing, okay? And also don't rush through the healing, because this healing is here to help you. So, you know, take time with it, be patient with it, be patient with yourself. And also, you know, forgiveness and compassion come up so strong in my readings as well. So have those for yourself as well in this healing process, because you know, we're doing deep healing. This isn't just surface layer stuff. This is like, you know, some of us are going to be having moments where we're, you know, having, you know, breakdowns, you know, crying, uncontrollable emotions. But once again, just let them come up, let them pass through. But, you know, I've been really feeling the need as well in the last couple days to say that if this healing process is a lot for you and you feel like you do need support through it, please do reach out to, you know, people in your circle, your soul tribe, you know, your friends, your relatives, or even, you know, seek professional counseling if you feel like this is that heavy for you, okay? Because again, it's a time for you to move forward. It's not here to weigh you down anymore, okay? So let's actually go ahead and just grab an angel number guidance on that right away. So this was a deck that I made myself, and I'm actually going to be refining this deck, okay? And maybe add some new numbers in there too. Today's stone on the angel numbers deck is the brown jasper stone. And, you know, when I think about brown jasper, I just think about, you know, just nice, really grounding, and I'm hearing healing right now as well too. And you might want to look up the stones for yourself, because a lot of these stones have so many meanings and what's the word, you know, purposes that they serve, right? Properties that they hold. So look up these stones for yourself, because there might be more that these stones, the messages that they hold for you, right? So let's have a look here with this temperance in reverse in regards to what we need to be aware of and focusing on today. What is the best advice? Let me know how you guys are feeling too. If you are feeling like this eclipse is kind of getting to you, if it's really helping you through this process. Okay, we have an interesting split here. I'm going to take that. I feel like that needs to come out. Let's have a little peek here. If anything else wants to come through. But yeah, let us know how you're feeling, because, you know, we're all here for you. We're here for each other, right? We're all connected, you guys. That one wants to come out. All right, so this one here that I was really feeling, oh yeah, this is so great. Angel number 969, you guys, this is all about you have received an upgrade. So like I'm saying, you know, we're really moving through this healing gateway so that, you know, shedding this skin, this excess, removing this excess, this heavy bag that we're carrying that we don't need it anymore. It's really like helping us to upgrade, to level up. And like I said, in this relationship department, kind of being a better version of ourselves in that regard. So this having an upgrade is really helping us to just be the better version of ourselves, just in general. And then also, your angels are here to let you know that you are being protected in this time. You have protection from the divine, okay, from universe. And in regards to us being all connected, when this comes up, when you hear that you are being protected or you are protected, that's you're connected to everyone. So when that card comes up, it's me protecting you as much as you are protecting yourself, as much as your angels and your guides are here to protect you. If you're a twin flame, that's also your counterpart saying, I'm here to protect you as well. And for some of you, I'm hearing right now too, you've lost people. People have passed away in this life, and they're here too. They're with you always. Okay, so you're connected to all of that. I'm seeing a cat right now too, so some of you have lost pets that are even with you. So just know, I have so many chills right now, and I'm getting a sense of emotion. Wow, you guys. I'm just gonna allow this for a moment, because sometimes people have emotions that they just can't release for themselves. And so when I am feeling it, I do like to just allow it for a moment, because we're connected, right? So I like to know that I'm helping someone if I'm connecting to someone's emotions right now. That was heavy for a moment, you guys. So yes, you have a lot of people there with you, protecting you right now. You do have that protection. So once again, all of this imbalancement, this excess, this everything that you're being guided with, this temperance in reverse for today, you do have a lot of protection to get you through all of this cleansing and this healing that you're doing. That was really powerful. We have another angel number here. Amazing, amazing. This is probably why I was feeling the groundedness. We have angel number 44 here for you. So the angel number 4, or in numerology, 4 is about stable, security, foundation. I'm hearing something else. Just earthly realm groundedness, being grounded. So going back to the chakras and getting into that alignment, much like the temperance is saying, and what this moon is all about, this new moon eclipse, getting in, ground yourselves, okay? Because also these emotions that are coming up for you, what you just saw me experiencing for someone else, which I lovingly and willingly accepted in that moment. What was I going to say here? Oh goodness, it's just, I kind of got disconnected from that message. I'm gonna have to blame Mercury retrograde on that, because I was really going somewhere with that, you guys, and I just totally feel like I got cut off there. I was going somewhere with just this earthly realm and this being connected, okay? You may have known where I was going with that. It might have just been for someone really specific, and that could be why the message stopped, okay? So the person who that might have been for might have actually understood and got that message, and that's why it got disconnected. I feel sometimes that's why that happens, because I'll sometimes get a message from someone saying, oh my gosh, don't even worry, like I know where you were going with that. So once again, angel number 44 is also here to let you know you have even more affirmation of this divine protection, divine power and protection. So in yesterday's reading, we saw that perseverance coming through and how you're moving through this eclipse energy yesterday. So there is that sense of power that you are being given, and that power that you feel is being given to you by your angels and your guides, okay? And this energy, I think this number came through yesterday actually. So this your energetic level of support of the universe is at an apogee. So you're feeling like you have this sense of willpower to move forward, kind of like you've not experienced before. It's a new energy, and the reason it's a new energy is because you have received an upgrade, right? You literally are in a new vibration, a new energy. And again, you're just receiving so much divine support and power. And I'm hearing that for some of you as well, it's yourself, your higher self is bringing you a lot of support and power. I love that just came up right now, actually, because I quite literally had some really intense dreams last night, and I actually showed myself my lamp that I'm using right now in my reading, you guys. So there was something that I was like, I should be able to lower it or do something with the tripod, but I couldn't figure it out. And so I accepted that. And I've had this lamp for 2 weeks now. And in my dream last night, I actually showed myself how to do the thing that I was trying to do. It was like I actually in my dream just did it. And I woke up this morning and I remembered that, and I was like, wait a minute. So I actually went and looked at my lamp and I figured it out. So it was like I showed myself how to do the thing with my lamp that I tried to do weeks ago that I just accepted. It must not be able to work. I actually showed myself how to do it, and it worked. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was incredible. So this divine power and support could even be coming from your higher self. So pay attention to your dreams that you're having as well, okay? And that's why I'm hearing getting grounded is so important. That's where I was going. I was talking about groundedness when I got disconnected. Oh yes, and this apogee, yes, okay, I'm back on track here. So, you know, being grounded, I'm hearing for you, it's just going to help you with your dream state to have better recollection, so that you can understand the messages that are coming to you in your dreams, okay? And then going back to this energetic level that you're receiving. So not only is it because you've reached a new vibration that you are getting this energetic level, yes, but it's like this upgrade and, you know, all of this divine support that you're getting. So if you are feeling like, you know, we were talking about that emotional roller coaster. So those moments when you're feeling like you're getting those bursts of energy, you know, that's being given to you as like this extra boost to get you through this time. I'm seeing, like, what video game is that, like Crash or something, like Crash Bandicoot? It's kind of like Mario Kart, and like you get one of those like little special packages and it just makes you go super fast, is what I'm seeing. And that's really interesting because today's date, June 10th 2021, actually equals up to number 3 in numerology, which speaks to a catalyst. And that's what I've been saying leading up to today, is it's like I'm seeing something shooting out of a cannon. And that's how I feel like once we make it through this healing process, through this healing gateway, that's how we're going to really move forward. Okay, wow, a lot of information came through just through that. So let's check in now with how is the solar eclipse influencing what it is that's currently going on for us right now, okay? And I'm using the blue howlite today on this tarot deck. Well, it looks so bright on the camera. It actually doesn't look so bright in person. That looks so pretty. But I absolutely love this stone. And with this stone right now, I'm feeling like a water energy, okay? So some cleansing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had some cups come through on this deck right now. Just, you know, helping us to wash away some of the emotions that we're feeling as we heal. Wow. So there's the 9 of Cups I'm looking at. We had the Chariot come out in reverse. The Star upright, you guys. This is great. The 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So I was definitely feeling those cups, that water energy, okay? Love this. Okay, so the Chariot in reverse. So how is this eclipse affecting us right now? What is it influencing as we work through today's Temperance in reversed energy? So this is about self-discipline, opposition, and lack of direction. So once again, this eclipse is influencing this sense of a lack of direction. There's that disconnection in the pathway, and the sun is what it gives us our energy, right? Those vitamins that really give us that energy, right? So we feel this sense of disconnection, and it is kind of like someone coming and dimming the light for us. It's like we feel ourselves kind of drain a little bit. So that sense of that lack of direction, because we're disconnected, we're feeling disconnected from our intuition. Maybe we're not picking up what's going on in our dream state, and that's causing some frustration because we really want to know what's going on there. But once again, this self-discipline, you know, that's what's being influenced, is have that self-discipline, okay? And I'm hearing moderation. And does Temperance not speak about moderation? Balance, moderation, yeah, right? So having moderation, because you know, just going easy on yourself through this time, okay? You know, use those energetic levels when you have that energy, use them to your advantage. They're being given to you from the divine, your higher self, your angels, your guides to get you through. But also when you feel that need for rest, take that too, because that's there to help you so that when you get more of those energetic boosts, that you can really utilize that. Yes, okay, moving forward with the 9 of Cups, it's upright. So this is speaking about contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, and wish come true. So we're moving towards having, you know, our wishes and our desires coming true, right? That's what this healing is helping us to move towards. And, you know, give me 1 second, you guys. I feel like a lot of you are really tapped into, you know, we're really talking about, I'm rubbing the cards because it just helps me, you guys, feel what's going on here. A lot of you are really tapping in. We're talking a lot about, you know, getting into balance, getting into alignment. I'm talking about the chakras and meditation a lot. And we've been getting a lot of spiritual cards coming through in the guidance readings for you guys. I'm really picking up this sense of like, you're feeling content with yourself. You have a sense of gratitude. You know, you're happy with yourself and your guides as well, your angels, the support that's coming in for you. Whoever that's coming into you from, there's also that sense like there's people looking over you who are actually really happy with how you're moving. Yes, that's what I'm really feeling from this card. There's this sense of, you know, this self-gratitude. And I'm also hearing too, you know, this manifestation power. A lot of you are expressing gratitude for just everything in life. You're in this place of being in alignment, coming into oneness. And so you have this gratitude for the universe, for yourself, for the work that you've done, for the healing that you're going through is what I'm really feeling from that Nine of Cups. And I'm feeling it really strong. Next to that was the Star card, but this card has come out. It slipped out of my hand, okay? So it's the Eight of Pentacles upright, apprenticeship, repetitive tasks, mastery, skill development. So there's also this self-discipline here too, right? So a lot of you are really having this sense of gratitude within yourselves. And this eclipse is helping to bring in, influencing that sense of gratitude for yourself and for the divine and oneness. And also there's this, what you're working towards, this apprenticeship and mastering your skills and this self-development, the healing, this evolution that you're going through. But apprenticeship, I'm feeling like this is having to do with your you're aligning your spiritual work with your 3D. So maybe you're doing like myself, like I actually am quite strong in like modeling and marketing, but here I am doing tarot on this channel. So, you know, you could be working on something spiritual that's just outside of what people might actually typically expect from you. You're just really aligning yourself right now with your soul path in this life, okay? And then this Star card is here. So you have hope, or what's being influenced right now is you're getting this hope and this faith and this inspiration to just really move forward. And again, the Star card is really all about spirituality as well, okay? Excuse me for 1 second, guys. I thought I was hearing something. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles also is here, and it's talking about giving and receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. And that's something that's been coming through in the angel numbers, about being more open to sharing your riches and your blessings with the underprivileged. So this sense that of this star energy that you feel, this sense of gratitude and love for oneness and the divine, you know, and this connection to your higher self is what I'm really feeling. Some of you are really tapped in right now. Wow, you guys. This is really a very, very sensual feeling that you have for yourself. Just this really deep sense of self-love. And this is what the eclipse is influencing for you. So even if today you're feeling like your vibe is a bit tense because you're doing this healing, this is what this eclipse is helping to bring in for you. It's just such a lovely, lovely energy that's on there right now. And let's grab an angel number guidance and see what the angels also have to say about what I'm feeling from. That was just such a lovely little spread that happened there. We have angel number 20, you guys. So angel number 20 is about empowerment. So your angels are here to bring you that sense of empowerment. I was already feeling that in here. I think I said that, right? Just this hope, right? This faith, this sense of just renewed power to really move forward. I'm thinking about what card came through yesterday that was talking about this willpower. I think it was, we had the Emperor coming through. Empowerment. I'm hearing for you, there is some twin flames watching this, I think, because I'm feeling like a divine masculine, an emperor. Like I was sensing like maybe just, I was talking about people had passed over who are watching you, but it's not even a male figure who's passed over who's watching you. It's like your divine masculine's higher self is also here to give you this sense of empowerment. You know, your angels are here to help you to realize the success in everything that you put your heart and your mind to, okay? So having that alignment, but also it's really important. I always say this, always come from the heart space, right? Because if you're coming from the ego, you're not going to get what you want, because it's not from the best pure intention. But also, you know, you have to, you know, ego death is not about killing the ego. It's about harnessing it, having that power, that sense of control and self-discipline over yourself, right? Your ego actually is a great tool if you know how to harness it properly. And so, you know, this putting your heart and mind to success, and what you put your heart and your mind to, it's like having that duality, like I'm thinking duality, you know, the yin yang, you know, just having that balance within yourself between the masculine and the feminine that you embody within yourself, because we are all, you know, within ourselves, we all embody the masculine and the feminine energy. You know, each of us resonates more strongly with one of those energies, one or the other, I meant to say. But yes, but we all have those energies both within us, okay? Whether or not we are a twin flame, every human here on earth has both masculine and feminine energies within them. So, you know, when you're putting your mind to things, you know, have it not just coming from the head space or the heart space, but having that balance, right? I'm hearing harmony. And then the universe approves of your plans, your actions, and your decisions. So I feel like I already said when we were looking at the temperance and the advice there is that, you know, the way that you're moving, it's like, you know, the people watching over you, your higher self, your guides, the people who have crossed over, the pets. I'm just really seeing a cat every time I say that. There's like this one cat who's like, hello, I'm here. Don't forget me too. Yes. So, yes. There's just this great sense of, you know, approval. And I was really picking up on that before we even got over here on what's being influenced for us. So now we're going to move over, again, some more tarot, and we're going to find out what's the best advice for today's energy along with what we have here. And I also have my river stone on that today, okay? So more healing, more cleansing energy. So don't be surprised if we get some more cups coming through for our advice, okay? And I'm really feeling a sense of, yesterday we had that 3 of Cups come through, so I feel like we might even get a message about, you know, connecting, collaborating, teamwork. Yes. Oh goodness. That's interesting. I'm really seeing these cards fell out, obviously. I'm really seeing Justice and the Hangman here. So upright for the Justice, we're seeing justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect, and law. So there could even be a situation for you that's quite literally involving like a legal situation. And then the Hanged Man is talking in the upright about having, you know, pause, surrender, letting go, and new perspectives, right? So this healing process, you know, pausing and surrendering. So pause, sit with it, heal it, let it go, surrender to it, right? And then have a new perspective on moving forward. I'm not going to go through all these. There's quite a few here, including the Star once again. Lots of hope, you guys. But let's have a... Those just like fell out of my hand. But let's have a look here. There it is. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. I can't deny this. It's the Star. It came out upright. So that's your best advice today, is just, you know, keep your thoughts and your vibe high, right? Just know that you have all of this support coming through from just like literally an army. Just think of like an entire army, like this whole soul tribe of people standing behind you always, okay? But yes, the advice that you're being given is, you know, just have hope, have faith, know your purpose, trust your purpose. I was feeling like for some of you, this apprenticeship that we were talking about was about you, you know, working, you know, you have this spiritual path that you're on here in this life. Yes, so I'm really feeling like you're really working towards that and trusting that it, you know, knowing that it is your purpose here in this life. And this sense of renewal once again. So with this, so with this eclipse, this healing eclipse, this is so interesting what I'm seeing right now. So a solar eclipse happens in the day, right? There's that disconnection, the sun gets blocked, and that's why we see that fiery ring, the ring of fire. And then, so, you know, that happens in the daytime. And then, so as the day goes on, we move into the night, and then the stars are going to come out. So it's like we're healing, we're moving through this gateway, okay? And then once that happens, there's this sense of renewal. So then all of a sudden, it's like we step through the gateway, the clouds part, and we're like, oh, there's the stars again. So suddenly we're not disconnected anymore. Suddenly there's no longer this sense of direction. Suddenly it's like, oh my God, there's the stars. And it's interesting, this came through in another reading. I was going to see, it's like we're seeing the true north. And someone actually already said that in a reading I was watching this morning. They were talking about it more from a religious perspective, which is interesting because in yesterday's reading that came up. There was something about religious beliefs and values. And so, you know, they were talking about, it's like we suddenly have found our compass, that north that leads to, you know, the baby Jesus in the basket was what they were saying. And so that's what I'm really feeling right now. It's like the clouds are parting and suddenly we see the star, the North Star. It's like, I know where I need to go now. And I'm actually seeing something quite bright, like not quite a sun. It's not a star and it's not a sun, but it's very interesting. It's just maybe like a dwarf star. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very bright. It's like a star, but not as large and not as bright, but it's beautiful. Yes, so it's like, yes, these clouds are going to part. You know, once we move through this gateway, we're going to start to put this healing energy behind us because, you know, we're healing this stuff. We're letting it go. We're going to put it behind us. The clouds are going to part. We're going to feel connected once again. We're going to have our sense of direction once again. Willpower, determination. We're going to move forward with, you know, action and willpower. And we're going to see the stars again and just know that that's our compass. And I'm thinking too, when I say that about the stars being our compass, we are our compass, right? And I made a post not too long ago about, do you remember who you are? And it was talking about, you know, being children of the stars. You are your compass. You are the star, right? And the star card is also a card of spirituality. So it's like you're coming into this knowingness that I am my own guide here, right? I am my higher self. This is a beautiful reading, you guys. I'm always just so grateful when I can deliver a message like this. And it's a very compassionate energy that I'm feeling right now. Like this sense of gratitude that came through. What did we have here? I'm really, really feeling it. Yes, this Nine of Cups, this, because I was looking at the word contentment. This Nine of Cups. Interesting, because I almost said the word cubs, so maybe that meant something for someone. But this Nine of Cups, this contentment, this satisfaction, gratitude, wish come true. It's this sense of peace. It's like, oh my God, I'm home. I see a divine masculine when I said, oh my God, I'm home. That's beautiful. I'm excited for the twin flame reading that I'm going to do today as well, you guys. So if you're a twin flame, keep watch for that because it's coming. So along with this star card, there's such a beautiful message already. Let's see what is the angel number advice to go with our best advice for today's energy, right? Just keeping this faith, this hope, and, you know, trusting in our purpose and our spirituality and knowing that there's this sense of renewal coming through for us. The way you feel right now, if this energy is resonating with you, it's not here to stay, okay? If you're like, why is this stuff from like when I was 2 years old bothering me today? It has a reason. 2 cards wanted to come out. Wow. Guys, honest. We have angel number 505. I think we saw that yesterday. Angel number 1111. That is my twin flame angel number. Okay, so there is definitely some twin flames tuning in. I'm feeling it. Angel number 505 is talking about a sign from your angels that you are about to begin a life-changing spiritual awakening. We just talked about this star card right here. Life-changing. It's like quite literally, you're going to step through this gateway, this portal, and once the clouds part and you see the stars, it's just like literally this sense of home, this light that I'm seeing. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I guess that's like what you would see, you know, when people talk about, you know, when you get to the gate and you're in heaven. Like, it's I like honestly feel like I'm seeing heaven right now. Like, it's just like I'm not seeing a gate or anything, but it's just like I'm talking about moving through this portal, this gateway, and I'm just seeing this. It's like just this ball of light, and it's got energy in it, and it's just moving and vibrating, and it's just, it's like a star, but I can't explain what I'm seeing. It's incredible. But yes, this is all about this spiritual awakening that you're having. This healing is here for you for a reason. And then once again, you guys, more great divine support, okay? You're probably seeing it backwards, but it says it there on the card. Like, I'm not making that up for you. And angel number 1111. Okay, so I'm hearing again right now, as soon as I pick this card up in my hand, so for divine feminines tuning in right now, your divine masculine is definitely here, definitely with you, giving you this sense of divine support. As soon as I picked up this card, and I'm feeling a divine masculine coming through in this reading, and he's very compassionate. Very romantic feeling. It's a very sensual feeling that I'm getting from that. So once again, angel number 1111 is talking about a wake-up call, this life-changing spiritual awakening that you're having, okay? This portal opening, we literally are moving through a portal right now, okay? Twin flame mirroring, right? So if you are a twin flame, you know, you've been seeing it in my readings. You may even be knowing it for yourself in your own personal connection with your counterpart, that there is some mirroring happening. In yesterday's reading, we literally had the 8 of Wands all across for the masculines, the feminines, and the energy connecting between the two. So literally in the 3D and in the 5D, there was that mirroring. So that was really intense. And then angel number 1111 is also talking about spiritual gifts. So this is what your angels, the advice that they're giving you is, just trusting in yourself. Know that, this is a spiritual journey that you're on. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. It's just some of us wake up to it at different times than others. If you have already been on this journey for some time, you're doing a really, really great job. I've been just seeing this transition through my readings. And if you're new on this journey, just know that everything that you're feeling right now is so that you can move into this upgrade. You have received this upgrade already. So, just know that everything that's happening in your life right now is really setting you up for just the most ultimate future that you could possibly have, okay? This was such a lovely reading, you guys. I'm just really loving just such a nice, calm, and peaceful vibe that I'm getting from this today. And I really do hope that it helps you through your day and understand a little bit about how you're feeling and how you can manage that, how you can cope with it. And if you need additional support, reach out to people who you can trust, or to myself if you feel like you need some extra guidance, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. Be well.